Dude, I'm going to confess something that I've never admitted to before here on this minor show that no one listens to or watches, so I'll be perfectly safe. When I was in high school, my friend Arthur and I went to the New York Aquarium, and they have an estuary exhibit. And in this estuary exhibit was a species of fish, which I found very unusual, which I really liked, called a spiny boxfish, which is not a boxfish. It's a relative of the porcupine fish. And we got a cup, and it was a low tank, no cover, and we got it. We stole the fish from the New York Aquarium.
How did you get it out?
You just get a cup. The thing was an inch long. It was a baby. And we just got it with the cup, and
whatever happened to it?
I put it in my tank, and it thrived for quite some time.
How long?
I don't. It must have been maybe months.
Wow.
Yeah. So I stole a fish from the New York Aquarium, and I don't regret it for a second. And they're very hard to take care of in captivity, that species.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a good theft.
Yeah.
It's like, overall, did the fish have a worse life? You definitely stole property.
I did steal property, public property.
But isn't it weird that life is property?
I remember what he did. He put it, no. He put it like on his head under his hat for a second until we got out of the room.
Like flopping around?
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, my God.
Then I also had a cup of water from saltwater because it was saltwater fish.
Oh, my God.
But we got it home.
Wow.
How long was
the drive home?
Oh, it was a walk. It was like a block.
Oh, okay. Good,
Yeah,
because how much oxygen is in that salt water? That cup.
You're fine. They could be in there for a day, easily. Because there's no surface. So if you just stir it, it's oxygenated. You're fine.
Oh, you just got to stir it every now and then?
Yeah, they're perfectly fine, yeah.
Isn't that wild that that's where they get it?
What do you mean?
The oxygen in the water. You could just stir it and they get oxygen in there.
Well, it's mixing at the surface.
I know, but isn't that crazy that that's how they breathe? You have to do that to them. We could, imagine if we found civilization underwater that existed breathing water the same way a fish does. Like, why are fish all dumb?
Well, they're not dumb at all. What are you talking about? I'm now offended. Okay.
They're dumb as fuck. Listen, the only thing that's smart.
No, you listen.
Orcas are smart.
Orcas aren't fish.
Right, because they're not fish. They're mammals.
Same
as I was going to say. Anything that breathes air is smart. Everything that breathes underwater, fucking idiots.
That's not
running around eating each other and shit.
That's not true at all.
The only thing that's smart is octopuses.
Okay, the guy who runs Octonation, Warren, he lives in Austin too. I've become pals with him, so shout out to Warren. There are
cuttlefish are smart too.
They just learned how to do the marshmallow test.
Oysters are dumb as fuck.
Oysters don't have brains.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
These aren't fish.
They're not.
There are lots.
Not technically mollusks.
There are lots of fish species that are very intelligent.
Like which ones?
Porcupine fish, triggerfish.
The archerfish is an example of a smart fish species that can use tools to make life easier.
They're not smart.
Especially when it comes to feeding. Archerfish squirt jets of water out to insects on plants, and they can recognize the size of the prey and adjust the size of their squirts accordingly.
But that's not an intelligence thing. They live in brackish
Adaptation.
water. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 species of them. They have some in Dallas, the clouded archer, which are really kind of rare in captivity, and they train them to shoot food that's on a glass little.
Adaptation is so strange.
But it's not the same thing as intelligence.
No.
Intelligence is like problem solving. If you look at like triggerfish sculptures, the sculptures that they make, and they rearrange their environment. When you're having something that manipulates its environment, that's a sign of intelligence.
Triggerfish manipulate their environment and make sculptures?
Oh, yeah. Look up triggerfish.
First of all, just for everybody, I was joking around about them being stupid.
Okay.
They're pretty dumb, though. I mean, they don't even have cell phones. They live in the ocean.
I tend to think people with cell phones tend to be dumb.
Yeah, they didn't invent it, though. They don't invent shit.
The reason I'm sensitive about this issue is the very first paycheck I ever got was writing for an aquarium magazine when I was in high school, Tropical Fish Hobbyist magazine. So I've been on this train for a very long time.
The adaptation of animals on this planet is so bizarre sometimes that it confuses me. Like something is off in the laws of reality.